Deuteronomy 28 and 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand.
Hold on, your sons and daughters shall be what? Given into another people. Don't say that someone's going to come and say, can I adopt your child? No, someone's going to take your children. They're going to be given, taken from you, and give it to someone else. Right? When that happened? When was our children taken from us? Slavery. Came and take your children, right? Look what it says. Imagine you got your child in your arms. Somebody just come and snatch your child out your arms. Next thing you know, you see your child running down there somewhere with some other man. What it say? Your eyes gonna look and fail with longer for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand. There's nothing you can do about it. See, this ain't happened to the Jewish people. This is supposed to be their curse. Why didn't they go through this? This ain't happened to them in the Holocaust. Listen to this. Keep on. Pick up on verse 30, 35, 36.
Deuteronomy 28 and 36. The Lord shall bring thee and thy king which thou shalt set over thee into a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there thou shalt serve other gods, wood and stone.
So he says, I must take you to a place that you or your fathers have never been to before, right? You gotta understand, they knew about the old world at this point in time, right? They knew about Rome. They knew about all of Russia and Asia Minor. Paul said he went to all them places, right? They knew about Ham, so-called Africa. They knew about all of them other, what's the place they didn't know about? The place we're standing in right now, right?
New world.
He said, and there you should serve other gods, what?
Wood and stone.
Wood and stone. That's your, wood is the big old cross that you have in front of your church every Sunday. The big old wooden cross. If you didn't know that cross actually stands for a T, which stands for Tammuz. Okay? A lot of people don't understand that cross was there before Christ. Christ was crucified on the cross. He didn't take a picnic on it. They nailed his hands into it. And his feet. Right? You think when you come down and see people walking around with the cross on their neck, you're like, oh, thanks for doing that remembrance to me. Yeah, don't forget they nailed my hand over there. You think he was cool with that? That was capital punishment. That was death. The cross was shameful. That's what the Bible tells you. You ain't supposed to have no graven images, no way. So you ain't supposed to have no big old cross which stands for Tammuz. You know what Tammuz was? He was the sun god. And what day did you go to church on? Sunday. All right? So they got Tammuz, the sun god, and you going to church on Sunday to worship the sun.
They say Muslims worship the sun god.
Yeah, they do. The moon, and the crescent, yeah. Nah, that's the stone right there. What's the other religion you find this in? The other major one? Islam, right? So that's wood and stone. The Kaaba stone is what the stone he's talking about in Islam. Those are the two main religions you find this in. See that? Keep reading. Go ahead.
Verse 37. Thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
Says you're going to become an astonishment. Like, oh my, remember the rap? Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. It is so. You know why? Because that's what happens when people see us. You know they made what they call the dress. I don't know if you know what they call it. It's just they used to wear back in the Victorian days when the sisters wore the dress that went back like that, the little white ladies. You know what I'm talking about? The big dress that went out like the big old like Cinderella had in the movie when it's all big all out here. No, I'm saying, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Well, you know why they made those? Because the black woman body. So when the black woman wore a dress, they went out like that because of her body. They can do that. So they made the dresses like that, okay? This is where that came from, okay? Read that last part again.
A proverb and a byword among all nations, where the Lord shall lead thee.
So it says you become an astonishment. First thing, astonishment, like I said once again, it's not just that, but it's a flat out. When they look at us, when they're sagging our pants, with us with that, or whatever, they look at the rap video, look at his hair, they're just astonished by it. They're astonished how high we can jump in the air, and how fast we can run. Astonishment, a proverb. You know what the proverb was that they sung? This they just sing anytime a slave ran away. They would sing this. Any, many, miny, mo. Catch a nigga by his toe. If he holler, let him go. Any, many, miny, mo. That was a proverb that they sung when the slave ran away or tried to get free. And a byword. You know what a byword means? A byword literally means a racial slur. You know, like, you nigga, you cool, you spook, you mooly, you porch monkey, all these different things going on. Now, this is what it says that will happen to us and what we'll be called for this. So the funny part about it, the Bible says that our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. You know what I mean? This is the knowledge that we don't have. So this is what I'm saying, to come with understanding. Now many people have the chance and the opportunity to hear this understanding. But you know why they don't want to hear it? Because the ribs are being cooked right now. You know what the Bible says about that? You ain't even supposed to eat swine. The Bible says. The word says that. But look where we at. At what fast? See, the thing about it, see, what they did was they were smart enough and got us to curse ourselves. See, because this is our history, and because this is our culture, we was not supposed to go against our history and our culture. And our history and our culture allowed us to go through it. You know what I mean? Our history and our culture allowed us to be cursed. And so we're not going back and fixing whatever it is. Instead of trying to fix whatever it is, we don't have a clue. All thing we can do is think of Lil Wayne said, Jeezy said. That's how we fix our problems. You know why? Because we have no one else to relate to. We have no history, we have no culture. Keep reading, watch this.
Verse 41. Deuteronomy 28 and 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters.
You shall have sons and daughters.
But thou shalt not enjoy them.
But you ain't going to enjoy them. Why not?
For they shall go into captivity.
They shall what?
Go into captivity.
They will be sold into captivity. Right? Who that happened to? Right? Listen to this though. Keep getting watch this. Verse. Skip down. We'll get to the major part. You got $1 in your pocket. Who got $1 real quick? I want to show this brother something. Because a lot of people get this mixed up. On the back of your dollar bill, you see a what? A pyramid, and you see a what? An eagle. Right? We know what that third eye is, but we're going to break down what that eagle represents. In the eagle claws, you see what? You see olive branches, right? On one hand, the other hand, you see what? Arrows. The olive branches represent us, if you didn't know. The olive branches represent who Israel is. Israel always been considered the olive branches. You know what the arrows stand for? It means war, which means that we took a people through war. Okay? Let me show you this. The Bible lets you know that. We start at verse 40. Verse 46. Read 46 first. Listen to this.
Deuteronomy 28 and 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
For how long?
Forever.
For a week.
Forever.
No, until we come to the new world.
Forever.
Until Christ died.
Forever.
Until the Romans come.
Forever.
Right? They're going to be upon us for a sign and for a wonder, right? Upon our seed forever.
The only way you're going to know.
So it says if you want to know who the chosen people are, what you do is go back to the curses. Because they should be exactly where I left them now. They still should be going through this. This is what they should be going through. Alright? Read verse 49 now. Listen, this is your dollar bill. This is your eagle. Let's get your eagle first, okay? Because he said he sent the nation against us. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Deuteronomy 28 and 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
A who?
A nation.
So we're looking for a nation, right? Against us from far. Remember, we knew the old world. From far, what?
From the end of the earth.
From the end of the earth.
As swift as the eagle flyeth.
As swift as what flyeth?
As swift as the eagle flyeth.
What's that? Eagle, right? As swift as the eagle flyeth. On the other side, you see what? A pyramid? Have you ever rolled down Woodward and seen a pyramid? You ever rolled down 6 miles and seen a pyramid? So why is it a pyramid on your dollar bill?